Hi, I'm Emily of Emily's Line Fitness, and welcome to this bar, butt, and abs workout. In today's bar, butt, and abs workout, we are going to be using a chair and a mat or a soft surface. And other than that, this is body weight only, so you don't need any additional equipment, and we're gonna go ahead and get started standing. So come towards the center of your mat. Make sure you have space on either side of you here. We're gonna bring our feet hip width apart and parallel, finding that hip width by referencing these two bony parts at the front of your pelvis, your pubic bone, and just walking those feet about halfway between those 2 points. From there, take a second to just arrive. The crown of your head is stretching to the ceiling. The feet are anchoring down into the floor. Bring your hands to your hips here. Open your shoulders nice and wide. And on your next inhale, send your butt back and down. Find your squat position and hold. Knees are stacked over those ankles in line with the middle feet. Hug your abdominals in towards the center of your spine. Press through the feet to stand. Inhaling, lowering the hips back and down, spine long. Exhaling, pressing through those feet to rise all the way up. 2 counts. Inhale, down. For 2, exhale, up. For 2, you got it. Down. For 2, and up. For 2. Keep going for this nice parallel squat position. As you go for your parallel squat, I want you to take a look at what's happening down at your feet and notice if the knees are starting to roll in towards your big toe. And see if you can instead press those knees out towards the outer 3 toes while keeping the base of the big toe and the inner heel anchored on the mat. A little faster. Down and up. Inhale down, exhale lift. Perfect, just building some heat in the backs of the legs here in the butt. You're gonna feel the tops of the thighs as well. I love a squat because I also feel my abdominals supporting me here. Good, 8. Nice, in 7, we're gonna hold it down at our lowest point in that squat, getting ready to add on a little bit. Last 5, we hold. Last 4, getting ready to hold. In 3, in 2, hold it down at your lowest point, shift the weight a little bit heavier into your heels and continue to draw those abdominals in. Bring your hands to heart center, widen your shoulder blades up and away, or down and away from your ears. And now you're gonna tap your left foot out to the side. Hold here, keep both sides of your pelvis square to me. Tap your left foot in and then come all the way up to stand. Back down to your squat, tap your right foot out now. Right foot in, come up to stand. You go down, tap out, tap in, and rise. Down, tap out, tap in, and rise. Inhale down, tap out. Exhale, tap in and rise. Inhale down, tap out. Exhale, tap in and rise. Keep going. In and up, down, out, in and up. You got it. All right, so when we're going for these tap outs, we're keeping the weight centered on the foot that is not moving. So you should feel a little bit more pressure, a little bit more tension building in that standing leg while the other leg moves. Down, tap out, tap in, and rise. We're getting ready to hold it at the bottom, and we're gonna isolate those tap outs just on the left side. In 4, in 3, 2, stay down, just that left leg. Taps out, taps in, tap out, tap in. Inhale, tap out, exhale, tap in. Perfect, keep going like this with those tap outs. I'm gonna turn to the side just so you can see. If your tailbone is starting to curl under towards the backs of your thighs, you can tell or see that your lower back is round. Think of pointing your tailbone up and away from the backs of your thighs, making your butt a little bit pointy. 5, we hold it out. 4, we hold it out. 3, 2, hold your left leg out. Get even deeper in that right side, and now give me tiny pulses down and up in that right hip. Left tippy toe is tapping the mat, heel is lifted. For 8, wrap that left side of your pelvis forward. 6, we're gonna switch sides. In 4, in 3, in 2, left foot in, right foot taps. Out, tap in, tap out, tap in. Love a bar class. I love moving with the beat of the music. Keeps me motivated, keeps me energized. I hope it's doing the same thing for you. Keep tapping out and in. Notice if that left knee is starting to point towards your big toe. Keep pressing it towards the outer 3 toes. You feel the outside of that left thigh, outside of that left hip, really engaging here. You got it. Last 8, then we hold it out. In 8, we hold it out. Last 6, getting ready to hold. Last 4, 3, 2, hold your left leg out. Get even lower in your hips, hinge your torso further forward, and now we pulse those hips, little up, little down, little up, little down. Amazing job. I hope you're feeling a little bit warmer here. We're gonna build on this warmth in our next series. Last 5, you stand. Last 4, get ready to stand. In 3, in 2, come all the way up to stand and turn to face your chair. Good, from there, we're gonna find that hip width apart parallel stance once more. We'll take our hands to the bar, to the chair, and now hinge your torso forward, wrapping your elbows in towards your ribs. Tap your left toes back here. Lengthen out that left leg as much as you can, and now lift your left leg off the mat, freeze. Hug your front ribs in towards your spine to lengthen out your lower back. Inhale, tap the left toes down. Exhale, lift the left leg back up. We take it down, we take it up. Inhale, down and down. Exhale, up and up. Inhale, down and down. Exhale, up and up. Down, down. Lift, lift. All right, now while you're going for this movement, if you feel a lot of compression, a lot of tension building in your lower back, feel free to make the movement of the left leg a little bit smaller. While you're lifting and lowering that left leg, I want you to keep your left knee as long as you can, really yawn the back of the knee open. So we have the load of that whole leg being lifted by your butt, by your hamstrings. 8. Good, in 7. We're gonna keep the same move going, but we're gonna take it to a single count. A little bit faster, you're gonna use those abdominals a little bit more to prevent your spine from moving. In 4, in 3, in 2, let's speed it up. So we take it up and down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. You can bring your elbows to the chair as well in more of a fold over if that feels more comfortable. For me, it does. Last 5, we hold the left leg up. Last 4, 3, 2, hold your left leg up. Now flex your foot, kicking your heel away from me, or kicking the heel away from you rather. You're gonna bend your left knee, pulling your heel towards your butt. As you pull that heel in, keep that left thigh lifted. Inhale, stretch your left leg, keeping that left thigh nice and still. 2 counts, curl and curl. Lengthen and lengthen. Curl, curl, lengthen and lengthen. Now, anytime I teach this exercise in person, I'll always have somebody saying, oh, I only feel my standing leg, I don't feel my moving leg. Now, your standing leg, look at it. It's having to hold your whole way up. So it makes sense that you feel your standing side. However, if you're only feeling your standing side, you're not really feeling that mobilizing side, that's where the amazing part of this mind-body connection can come into play. So I want you to send your brain waves to that left butt cheek, to the back of your left thigh. As you curl your heel towards your butt, think of squeezing the left butt cheek firm, like making a fist out of that muscle, or those muscles. Lengthen. All right, see, and I just sent my brain to my left butt cheek and I feel it more. I still feel my right side, but I'm adding left side. 5, we hold the bend. 4, 3, 2, hold the bend of that left leg. Give me tiny pulses, stamping your left heel to the ceiling. Good, keep going. If you're starting to feel your lower back, bring those abdominals back in, wrapping the sides of your waist in towards your center, like you're putting on a really tight jacket. We're almost out of here. Let us feel that burn. Last 8, we're stepping left leg back. Last 6, shoulders melt away from the ears, you can. 3, 2, step your left foot back, bring your fingertips back to your chair. Whew, and now bend both of your knees. Amazing. In this position, your front knee is over your ankle, your back knee is under your hip. You can keep your torso upright if you don't want to use the chair. If you want that stability, stay in a little hinge position, that's fine with me. From there, we go to our lunge, and then we're gonna come up into that hamstring curl motion. Down to the lunge, up to the curl. Down to the lunge, and up to the curl. We've got just one more change in this exercise. Getting ready to hold it in that lunge position. Now, when you're going back and forth, can you keep your right knee bent? So instead of straightening the right leg completely as you stand, you're gonna keep the right knee bent, which is gonna keep effort in that right side. Woo! We're feeling it. Last 8, we hold it down. Last 6, we hold the lunge. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold that lunge position. Grand finale, everybody. Stretch your arms overhead. Melt your shoulders away from your ears. Get lower if you can. Give me tiny pulses. Down. Good. Down. Amazing. As you're pulsing up and down, keep your back heel lifted. Bend your back knee a little bit more. Last 5. Listen closely. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Don't go anywhere. Just lower your left knee to the mat. Take your hands down to the floor, and we'll step that right leg back as well. Let's take a quick cat-cow. Inhaling to arch. Exhaling to round. One more cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And now find your neutral, a little bit of rounding in upper back, a little bit of arching in lower back. Step your feet back to find your plank position. Nailed it. All right, in your plank, shoulders are stacked over your wrists. Spread your fingers super wide, and now hug your abdominals up and away from the floor. Think about pushing or compressing the front of your body into the back of your body. Keeping your hips square, you're gonna bend your right knee. Maybe you tap the mat, maybe not. Most important is that you don't dip your right hip. Exhale, lift that right leg up. Inhale, tap your left leg down. Exhale, lift your left knee up. We go tap and lift, tap and lift. Good, keep tapping and lifting. Shoulders are gonna stay stacked over those wrists. Push the mat away from you as much as you can to try to spread those shoulder blades apart on your back body. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Perfect. If you need to come down to those elbows, maybe you're feeling your wrists, go ahead and drop down. We're almost out of this planking position. Give me 8 more counts, then we release. Last 8, getting ready to release. Last 6. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees down, find a quick child's pose. Breathing into the back sides of your rib cage here. We're gonna come into one more plank moment, this time on the elbows. Inhale. On the exhale, roll forward, come down to those elbows. All right, from there, inhale, prepare, exhale, step those legs back. Once again, you're in your plank position. Shoulders are stacked over the elbows. Press your palms into the floor. Now, we're gonna keep that knee tap, but we're gonna add a little twist of the hips. Rotate your right hip to the ground. Tap your right knee to the mat. Exhale, lift the right hip, lift that right knee back to straight. Inhale, tap left knee to the ground, rotate left hip down. Exhale, back to center, lift that left leg long behind you. We take it, twist tap, center, twist tap, center. All right, now, if this is working for you on the toes, you can stay here. If you want a little bit less load to deal with, you can come down to your knees, in which case you're just gonna go for that hip dip to the left and to the right. Now, both options here, you're gonna be working those abdominals, feeling those obliques, feeling the upper body as well as a supporting player here. So don't worry if you need to take that modification, you do what feels good. 8, 7, good, 6. This is your final countdown, your last little bit of planking for the whole routine. 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. You managed it. Drop those knees down. You can find a child's pose if you want a little bit more restoration. If you're feeling pretty energized here, you can come into a downward dog instead. Whew. And we're gonna go up second side. Walk your feet towards your hands, hands towards your feet. Roll yourself up slowly. Watch out for your chair. And then we're gonna do that same thing all the way from the top on the second side. So elbows to bar or fingertips, whatever works better for you. Step those legs back. Soften your left standing leg and now tap your right toes back. Good, from there, wrap your right hip forward so you're square to your chair. You're gonna lift your right leg up only as high as you can keep those abdominals pulling in towards your spine without arching your back. Inhale, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift. Lower, lower. Lift, lift. I've been doing so much strength training lately, which I love. I love using the weights. And of course it's good for you. But there's just something about barre, that mind-body connection, that I feel like is just so special, right? And when you don't when you don't return to like more body weight exercises, sometimes I feel like it can be a little bit, I don't know, less focused. I love a bar class because I love being able to really focus, really feel that movement. You're looking strong. I know you're feeling that tension. We're building that tension with every repetition, and you are pushing through. Good, same thing, let's take it faster. Tap and lift, tap and lift. Perfect, keep tapping, lifting. Now we want lots of tension in that right glute, right hamstrings, but we don't want a lot of tension in your neck and shoulders. So if you're noticing those shoulders crawling up, can you melt them away from your ears? You can think of your ears, your neck, and your shoulders as three separate things, right? We're not trying to combine them into one mass. You want to keep those shoulder blades melting away from your ears. Keep hugging your abdominals in. Last 8, we're gonna hold it up. Last 6, getting ready to hold. Last 4, 3, 2, hold your right leg lifted. Flex your foot, curling your toes towards your kneecap. Maybe you can lift your right thigh even higher without arching your back. There we go, that's the lift. You're gonna curl your right heel towards your butt. Feel that right hamstring engage. And then extend your right leg, kicking the heel towards your mat. You curl and curl. You lengthen and lengthen. Exhale, curl and curl. Inhale, lengthen and lengthen. By now, that left side is also feeling lots of tension. Try to shift the weight a little bit more into the big toe side of your left foot. Looking strong. Whenever you feel like you're about to give up, take a big breath. See if that extra oxygen can help you make it through. And if you need to tap down, shake it out for a moment, that's a good sign. It means you're working hard. Time under tension means we're gonna get into that shaky feeling, that burny feeling, which means sometimes you need to shake it out, that's all right. We hold the curl in 4, in 3, in 2. Let's hold that curl and pulse it up and up. Amazing job. As you pulse that right leg towards the ceiling, squeeze your butt cheek. Good, lift your chin away from your chest. You're looking forward on the diagonal. The skull is attached to the rest of your body. It's not dripping down towards the floor. Good, last 8. We're gonna step that right leg back. 6, we find our lunge position. In 4, 3, 2, tap your right toes back. Ooh. Find your lunge position. Wow, I don't wanna do it. Oh, here we go. Okay, right knee is under your ankle. Left knee is underneath your hip. Keep your torso upright. Or if you really like the chair's stability, then you can lean a little bit forward. That's fine with me. We're all gonna lean forward. Pull your right heel towards your butt cheek. Keep your left knee bent. Tap your right leg back. Find that lunge position. Hinge forward, curl, curl. Hinge back, lunge, lunge. Hinge forward, curl, curl. Hinge back, lunge, lunge. Good, and I would love an exhale as you come up and an inhale as you go back. But most important is that you're breathing, right? So if you want to take an inhale and an exhale at a different time, amazing. Not optional, it's just holding your breath. That's not going to feel good. Back and forward. Back and forward. Good, we're getting ready to hold it in that lunge position. We're gonna finish off with pulses here in just a moment. Back, forward. Last 4, last 3, last 2, hold it back in your lunge. Reach your arms overhead, melt your shoulders down, tiny pulses. Down, down. Amazing job, everybody. You're coming down to the mat. We're gonna finish this thing off in 8. In 6, getting ready to bring that right knee all the way down to the mat. In 5, wrap your right hip forward a little bit more. In 4, 3, 2, come all the way down. All right, let us finish this thing, shall we? If you need a little bit more space, push your chair out of the way. We're gonna come down to lay on our backs. Cross your right ankle over your left knee and push your right thigh away from you. Whew. Hands come behind your head here. Inhale. On the exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Push your lower back ribs and lower back into the floor and bring your legs up into that tabletop position in this shape. So you should feel a nice stretch in your right hips. On the inhale, you're gonna lower the upper body down, lower your legs down in one unit. Maybe you tap your left toes to the floor. Exhale, lift your chest, lift your legs up into tabletop. Inhale, back, back. Exhale, forward, forward. Back, back, forward, forward. Now keep going just like this. I want you to notice as you're coming up and back, if you're starting to roll your body weight into one side of your pelvis, can you even out the pressure between the right and the left sides? Similarly here, it makes sense that you would start to shorten your left side waist by lifting your left hip up towards your left armpit. Can you reach your left hip away from your left armpit and keep moving just like that? 8. In 7, we're gonna hold it up. Last 6. Last 5, really flex that right foot. Last 4, get the most out of this stretch. 3, we hold the crunch. In 2, hold that crunch position. Give me tiny pulses of chest to thigh and thighs to chest. Lifting and lifting. Amazing. Last 8. Last 6. Last 5, good. 4, 3, 2, lower everything down, switching legs. Cross your left foot over your right knee now. Reach that left knee away from you and lengthen both sides of your pelvis away from your armpits. Inhale here, exhale, press your lower back, mid-back into the mat. Stay in this crunch position. Inhale, exhale, keeping your legs in this shape, bring your legs up into a tabletop position. I feel a big stretch in my left hip. I hope you do too. Inhale, lower head, neck, and shoulders down, tapping right toes to the mat, keeping those thighs in that same figure 4 shape. Exhale, lifting chest, bringing knees up and up. Inhale, back, back. Exhale, up, up. Back, back, up, up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now with the left leg in this position, I notice that my weight kind of rolls over towards the left side. So I need to put a little bit more mental effort into keeping that right side heavy on the mat. Inhaling deeply, exhaling fully. Inhaling deeply, exhaling with force. Great job, everybody. All right, how we doing? You're almost out of here. You got one more change on this side, and then you are done. Back, back, lift, lift. Last 8, we hold it up. Last 6, we hold it up. Last 5, open your elbows towards the corners of the room. Last 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Give me tiny pulses, chest to thighs, thighs to chest. Push your head into your hands. Don't let those hands yank your head forward. You've got space between your chin and your chest. Last 5, we release. Last 4, 3, 2, grab your knees, lower your head down, and stir those thighs around. Oh, nice job, everybody. Really good. From there, you can stay where you are. Cross your right thigh over your left thigh completely, like you're making the middle of a pretzel. Reach for your feet, and now pull your feet towards your pelvis, feeling a release in those hips. Nice, just 20 minutes, we got it done. I feel my abdominals. My God, do I feel my butt. And now switching sides. This is a good one because it's not very long. You get a lot of muscular feedback, so you feel really accomplished. And it doesn't require any equipment. So it's a good one for, you know, a season when you're traveling, or maybe when you have a little bit like lower motivation. I know it's winter time here. It's not the time, it's not a high motivation time. It's really low motivation. So sometimes these body weight exercises, body weight workouts are a little bit easier because you don't have to lug a bunch of equipment out. So it's like, oh, I can get it done in 20 minutes and there's no cleanup. There's no putting the heavy weights back in their spots. Grab onto both of those knees, rock and roll yourself up to seated, turn to face me, give yourselves a huge round of applause. Nice job with that 20-minute butt and abs workout. I hope you loved this bar routine. If you want to see more bar workouts from me, I'll link you to my bar playlist where you have all different lengths, all different body areas targeted so you can really get the workout that you're looking for. And if you like my workouts and you just want to see more from me, then of course you can subscribe to my channel. It's called Emily's Aligned Fitness, and I look forward to having you.